My dear students, I am your social teacher, MVM School, Yelahanka, Newton. Children, today's lesson, Economics, first lesson, Introduction to Economics, lesson overview, meaning and importance of economics, importance of the study of economics, economic activities, micro and macroeconomics, basic economic problems. So this is first lesson, children. Why the study of economics is necessary is there. Economics is study of how individuals and societies choose to use the scarce resources. Already we know that vast population is there. So we can balance our resources. The nature and previous generation have provided. So importance of economics, opportunities, how inflation affect, how maximize our utility, wants, demand, many more. We are studying in the economics. Children, first, what is economics? Study of scarcity and choice, unlimited wants. Our wants is unlimited, so cannot sacrifice our wants. So study of scarcity and choice, unlimited wants and limited resources. So resources already, scarcity is there. So that's why limited resources. Why do individual make choice? Because resources are scarce. So that's why individuals make choices. Resources, anything that can be used to produce something else. So factors of production, the four major economic resources that are combined to produce goods and services: land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. So this is the main, we are studying economics, that is most important in every human being. Meaning and importance of economics. We use various things in our life. These are called goods and services. Goods are the physical and tangible object like food, clothes, book, bicycle, phone, TV, etc. So these are goods. On the other hand, services are intangible, things that are also required for our use. Example, teaching, doctor, treat, that is also one type of services. The common services used are electricity, transportation, education, medical care, tailoring, music, mobile, internet services. So these are services. Things are tangible and intangible, so we are not see the, that is services. While the people using goods and services are called as consumers. We are the consumer. We only using goods and services. People engaged in the production of the goods and services are called producer. So who produce? We only produce. We are the consumer. We only purchase the any one product, any one goods and services. These goods and services are made available to us to our place through transport, traders and shopkeepers who are called distributors. Children, we buy required goods. Most important goods only we are purchased or required is the services by paying the given price. It is valuable of goods and services expressed the term of money. So everyone we are purchasing first can give the money. Money only, money make man. So anyone thinks we are purchasing, money is important. Therefore, normal day a characters rise the interaction among the producers, distributors, consumers and the government. How each of them earns income. So income, every human being also can do the work in survival of our life also. How they spend form of core of economic activities. So that money, so we are earn the money, that money only can do the economical activities. We are purchasing, selling, anyone. So that is the economic activities. Economics may be distributed. The study of these economic activities of individuals are as science that deals with the production, distribution, and uses of goods and services. So that is economical activities. An important aspect is that we cannot have all goods and services we wish because the money to buy them is limited or scarce. It is a common tendency in our part of choose the most pressing or important one first and postpone the less urgent. Most important is there, so you can purchase. So less important, so this is today is not used, so tomorrow only or next. So that is urgent ones and later ones. Hence food is more important than going to be a movie, or purchasing seeds and fertilizers are more important by purchasing a tractor in no urgent, so that is later we are purchasing. This classification most important and less important, this classification of wants as more important or less is called a prioritizing. Once prioritized, we allocate most of our resources to purchase that commodity which satisfy the chosen wants. Every person also can think first one, later, so next. Today most important food is most important, health is most important, so movies or entertainment, so later can fulfill the wants. Suppose children, you have only, you can imagine, so you are give importance in very urgent or less or if next after can satisfy their wants. Suppose you have only 20 rupees is there, your teacher asked to buy a book, and so your most important movie, you want to see the latest movie, you want to buy a medicine for your headache, you have to go home, so only 20 rupees is there, you can imagine, and you are hungry, with your side only 20 rupees in your hand, you cannot meet all the requirements. Definitely you will choose among which wants to be satisfied now and which wants later. Thus you may eat something, buy few tablets, and think of going home and put off buying books and viewing movie later. So you can understand children which is first, you can give the prioritized. This is the prioritization and allocation of resources, rupees 20 rupees which you had. So this study only, that is economics. We are think it. So how much money is there? So how much expenditure? Which is most important? Which is less important? So that is the, you are studying economics very well. So lifelong you are not spend more money to waste. Therefore scarcity and choice are basic problems which every faces and which are the central problems of economics. Children, the importance of the study of economics. The study of economics is very important for the individual as well as to the society. First one, recognize the scarcity of resources against the unlimited ones. So resources is there, so you can utilize your wants. But first we are recognize the scarcity of resource, which is scarcity, which is shortage of resources against the unlimited wants. First, oh, unlimited wants is there, but you see the resources, scarcity of resources. Secondly, prioritizing the use of resources and identify more and less important. So which is most important, which is less important, next can give the prioritization. Economize or savor on the use of resources and search for more efficient way of using the resources. Engage in economic activity to support family as well as the country. So every people, every family members also can think the economical activity, which is most important, which is less important. So that is the study of economics. Contribute the government's revenue and assist it is discharge of its developmental and welfare programs. So government also can encourage many developmental program, welfare program can start it. So we are thinking which is most important, government can give the contribution or gift. Understand socio-economic problems of the country like poverty, unemployment, inflation, and try to provide solutions to the same. We are think poverty is there, how to solve the poverty, unemployment, so vast population is there, so that's why unemployment creating, so we provide the solution to the same. Suggest better policies and better ways to implementation policies to bringing out desired growth of development of the country. That is very important in our life. Children, next economic activities. So we are all doing every morning economical activities, but we are, so this is economic study, we don't know, only every people also can do the one type of economic activities. Most of the goods and services that we use every day are limited in supply. Resources is limited and hence are not available free of cost. These goods and services are called economics goods and services. We use our skills and labor to earn money and to satisfy our wants by using that money. The varied activities which we perform the order to earn money and wealth. So these economic activities can be classified into 4 kinds of economical activities. So see the children, so many economical activities is there. So most important, production. Every human being, so vast population is there, we are the consumer, satisfy their wants, so many people can start at production. Production activities are those that produce goods and services. For example, agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, mining, forest development, different kinds of industries, transport, communication. So agriculture can produce food grains, animal husbandry, so that is also milk, ghee, many, fishing also, mining also, that is only production side, that is also one type of economic activities. So next one, consumption. Goods and services are produced for consumption. Why the production activity? Vast population is there, can satisfy their wants, so consumption is most important. Man satisfy his wants by buying goods and services. All these activities are known as consumption activities. Can understand children? So next is exchange, that is also one type of economical activity. Production, consumption and exchange. The producer produce the goods for the consumer. There is a marketing system to supply the producer goods to the consumers. In the system activities of collection of goods and transportation, what's the main aim? Exchange one things to another things, so people can change it, and selling and buying take place, particular place we are going to purchase in vegetables or any one thing, market, shops also, so exchange. Last one, economical activity, distribution. The income that is earned through the production of goods as it distributed the various factors of production. Already I told, land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. So this is the distribution of work. These processes involve the activities undertaken to determine the price of the factors of production. Children, so these are the economical activities. So types of economic activities. Already we know that economical activities, microeconomics and macroeconomics. What is microeconomics? Microeconomics examines small economic units, the composed by the economy. For example, individual, household, farms, industries. So that is macro means small size activities of economical activities. Microeconomics. Macroeconomics look at aggregates, for example, national output, overall prices, level of unemployment eradication, poverty eradication. So that is any one activities that is very longer and bigger size. So small to longer, that is micro. In down only macro, so can take steps. So that is the micro and macro economics. This is the types of economics. So first one, microeconomics. The word micro means very small, and macro economics implies study of economics at a very small level. Micro means very small level. Microeconomics is the study of decision making to use resources by the smallest components of the society, namely individuals, household, and business firm, such as decisive. Someone, you have to buy various goods and services to satisfy your wants. Which wants will satisfy you? Our wants is more unlimited. How much price are you willing to pay for a specific goods and services? How many hours of work are you ready to work and where to work? Some of the decision to be made, the individual customers may take decision. This is the microeconomics. The production or business units is called the firm, and producer goods and services will have to decide about the quantity of producer, quality wise. So minimum cost, at the level of minimum cost. So this is also microeconomic activities. So next one is microeconomic activities. So this is a small size, all the microeconomical activities. So next one is macroeconomics. The word macro means total, large. The society or the country of the economy is very large entity compared to an individual. Some decision have to be taken at such aggregative level. The economic decision taken at the level of economy as whole are subject matter of macroeconomics. So suppose example can establish the a large scale industries. So you can think large scale industry and the small scale industry, lot of difference is there. So only we are studying macroeconomics large side. In small only 50,000 investment. Macro, that is lakh crore wise investment, that is activity also very longer. Microeconomic study individuals buying and selling. As a buyer, the expenditure by an individual consumer is consumption expenditure. Then we add consumption expenditure of all individuals, we get the aggregate consumption expenditure of the whole society. Similarly, when we add up income of all individuals in the society, it became the total income of the country or national income. Study of the country total expenditure of our economical activities. Come under the macroeconomics. Inflation or price rise is another issue study out by macroeconomics. Always price rise, inflation or price rise affects the whole economy. So nowadays you know the gold rates also, that is also one type of effects. So you can understanding its causes and effects as well as controlling it comes under the study of macroeconomics. Similarly, problems of unemployment. What's the main problems nowadays? So can unemployment creating, so pandemic situation, loss of the jobs also. Economic growth is very slow level. So these are the problems and affect the whole nation. So not only, so we the people only can face it, so whole nation also can face the effects of unemployment and many situation, hence are covered under the study of macroeconomics. So macroeconomics, the principles, many principles of macroeconomics. So what and how produced, so how much money can expenditure. So most macroeconomics profit oriented also, longer the capital also can deposit. So that's why all the activities also very large side. So macroeconomics, the study the structure of the performance of the national economics of the government policies used to influence economic performance, and indicators of structure, consumption, investment, saving, wages, import and export, etc. Indicators of performance, GDP also. So overall work nation wise, GDP, growth rate, unemployment rate, inflation rate. First, so that is the basic problems of economics. What produce, how to produce, from whom, and this is the basic economic problems, children. So first one is what to produce. And individuals or society has to decide about what goods and services to produce, what to produce. So we only can questioning whether the produce more of food or weapons. Which is most important, food or weapons? Agricultural or industrial goods? Education or health? Consumer goods or machineries? The type and qualities of various goods produced depend upon the resources availability on the one hand and requirements of the people on the other hand. What to produce? Only satisfy the wants of the people. So we are the consumer, first satisfy our wants. What to produce? How to produce? There are different way to produce, giving goods different combinations of input and resources can be used to produce a given amount of goods and services. This is called the technology of production. How to produce, whether to use technology, anyone can started production, so can use technology that uses more labor. So labor intensive technology, nowadays less labor can use, only technology is improvement, that's why labor availability is less. The capital intensive technology is decided by the society. This is essential to minimize the cost of production and efficient use of exciting resources. For whom to produce? Who will get the goods so produced and in what qualities? Which quality is good, which quality is wrong? So first every human being can decide and see the product. This is the problems of issues to distribution such that each person should get at least minimum qualities or quantities of goods and services for consumption. For instance, it may be availability of goods and basic education of primary health. Thus, every society had to decide the distribution of scarce resources, goods and services among all the people. So children, so in the economic comes from the Greek words ocus and nomos. So ocus means household, nomos means management. So we are studying before only, so that is household management. So economics, that is the early Greeks only can identify the economics means household management. So nowadays that is also most important in our country, anyone activities. Many scholars can give the definitions. Adam Smith is the father of economics. Economics is the study of wealth. He says that, so in 1776 only can give the definition. So economics is the study of wealth. What is economics? Economics is the study of wealth. Who says that? Adam Smith is the father of economics. So another one scholars, Alfred Marshall in 1890 only can give the definition. Economics is the study of people in the ordinary business of life. Ordinary business of life. So this is the definition in 1890. You think it. Economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between given ends and scarce means which have alternatives uses. So Lionel Robbins also can give the definition in 1932 children. So we read textbook children. So I give the classwork in PDF form. So see the group children. Thank you.